Tell me, if the world, and your students included, were to divide and go to war with each other, what would you do?
Shut up, Edgard. I'm passing out.
Professor?
Part 1. White Clouds. Guardian Moon. Where the goddess dwells. Long ago, the guardian Saros made an appearance during this moon. She had been summoned by the goddess, whose soul was suffering as the flames of war raged across Fodlan. Some believe that high in the sky above Saros, the Immaculate One's mighty wings are what powered the strong winds carrying the Guardian and her forces into battle.
$9,000, not gonna bring back my dad, you know.
You're here again.
Of course.
Professor, you've been crying. So, even you cry sometimes. Oh, I suppose that was thoughtless of me to say.
Yeah, that's very thoughtless thing to say, you girl. Yes, it was.
Long ago, someone said the same thing to me. Are you waiting for time to heal your wounds? Or have you curled up in a corner and lost the will to carry on?
How can you ask me something like that?
It's not like you to speak to me like that. You know I'd never ask you a question without purpose. Only you can truly understand your own sadness. Others can sympathize, or even empathize, but all anyone else can offer are the tears of an outsider looking in. So I have no intention of crying for you, or of standing still with you. All I can do is promise to reach out my hand when the time comes for me to move forward.
What do you mean?
The mysterious organization that was carrying out experiments in Remire Village and the chapel, they're up to something near Garreg Mach. The Archbishop has sent the Knights to undertake a large-scale investigation. No information has surfaced yet, but our enemies will soon be discovered.
Excuse me, weren't you the one hanging out with Monica? Don't you know something about that at the very least? She seems like to chitter-chatter with you.
When they are, will you lead us into battle? Or will you just sit here, with no thought for the future that is fast approaching? My teacher, there is a choice to be made. I hope you make the right one.
My. She really is quite arrogant. She spoke her mind without an ounce of reservation.
You think? Someone else would have... Nah. Let's not talk about that guy.
But she is right. The time has come to stand again. You know already what your answer is.
Oh, thank you. You saved me.
If you were to die, then the mystery of our bodies would be revealed. Preventing that was my only aim. I'm afraid you must remain, Kronya. There is something I need you to do.
Oh, of course. I am always happy to cooperate with Solon. Leave it to me.
How annoying.
Flame Emperor, is she offending you? Unfortunately, we cannot take our eyes off her, so there is nothing to be done. You are our greatest creation. We use the defiled beast's blood as the fuel to your flame, that you may burn even the gods. Now is the time to cleanse Fodlan with that power, and bring forth our salvation.
There will be no salvation for you and your kind. Those responsible for such gruesome deeds in Dusker and Enmar.
All so that you may acquire the strength you need, all for a purpose.
Zingard birthday. I got no choice. Gotta be happy. Host party. Right, everything's in the sad mode. So 1% went to battle? And I guess we go to battle 11, 18 or something like that. Okay, well, we definitely got some support. Nothing that can't be unlocked. Or something that I've never seen before. Alright, it's time to explore zoning out one thing. I'm sad,
If you
Soltis.
must weep, then weep. I shall be here for you.
Thank you.
Well, it would be ridiculous to not feel anything after something like that. Go on and let it out. I am here.
Then Soltis let me cry for a bit. That's kind of nice of her. Kind of nice. It actually is nice of her. Well, hopefully you're not going to talk about loss of money.
I heard Gerald passed away. My deepest condolences. I knew him long before I ever even met you. He was always so much fun to be around. It's such a loss.
So happy to see you, my teacher. My teacher. Oh, damn it.
Professor, I'm so happy to see you. You're finally returning to your old self. To see the light in your eyes again is a gift. It inspires me to carry on as well. As you know, the Knights are searching furiously for any trace of the enemies who escaped. I'll inform you immediately if I learn anything relevant.
That's different from what you said before. Falling fish.
Oh, is something hiding just behind that book?
I just realized they did get rid of everything around here. A small leather bag, and inside it's a ring.
I have seen it before. Ah, I know. Gerald showed that ring to you beside a grave. Do you recall? He said he wished for you to have that ring one day. That means it's yours. He also said that you should gift that ring to someone special.
Yeah, very much. Okay, well... What does Hubert have to say? What is it? Take that.
I've never been much for condolences. How about a little logic instead?
The logic?
The Knights have spread out around Garreg Mach in search of Gerald's murderers. Thus, the monastery's fighting strength is, for the moment at least, depleted.
Depleted?
Perhaps that was the enemy's real objective. We should be prepared for further confrontation.
You got the right idea, Hubert. I guess that's all I can do for now. I mean, everything else I can just do it off screen until it's the day of the mission. So yeah, let's do that.
It is a shame what happened to Gerald. I am sorry. There are no words. Leave some flowers on his grave for me.
Yeah, no problem. Speaking of grave, I gotta visit his grave. There's a purple maid here.
Professor, I brought some flowers for Gerald.
Well, thank you. That's very sweet of you.
It's the least I can do. Sometimes I feel like all I do is run away. Anyway, I'll go lay them out.
Yeah, you do that. There he is, Gerald Eisner, to 1180, resting in the warm embrace of cherished memories.
Looking out toward Bridget, are you?
Yes. There are some times I cannot stop my thoughts from going home. It will be much time before I return. Bridget feels far away.
It is quite a long way. To say nothing of the sea that lies between here and there. Being unable to return must further add to the distance in your mind.
It is as you say. When I return to Bridget, I will be the new queen. I am wishing to help relations with the Empire.
I believe you will be successful. You may not be Lady Edelgard's equal, but you are resourceful enough to make an excellent queen. And unlike Lady Edelgard, you will not be forced to harden your heart.
Not Edelgard's equal. Is that what you are saying?
Understand that I mean no disrespect by this. But it is a fact that you are far beneath her. Make no mistake about what would happen if you were to raise your banner in revolt against her. She would crush you mercilessly.
That is not a difference of equality. It is a difference of power.
Even if our homelands were on equal footing, Lady Edelgard would still prevail.
I can see with clarity the difference between me and Lady Edelgard. But that has no matter. I would never lose.
How amusing. For your sake, you had better hope you are right.
Hey there, Hubie. I've been thinking about our conversation the other day, and I've just got to know, do you really love Adie?
If it's one or the other, I suppose it would be closer to love than to hate. Why?
I knew it! That's why you work so hard for Adie. Oh, Hubie, I finally get you. You're just another servant suffering from unrequited love for their mistress.
You completely misunderstand. Unrequited love. Do I really look like the kind of drooling simpleton to have that kind of motivation?
I'd like to say yes, but I know you just argue. Fine, Hubie. Tell me your situation.
My situation is simple. I am walking a path.
Oh, do go on.
Everyone has a path in life. Lady Edelgard has shown me mine. It is just beside her own. So we walk together side by side. We stride ever forward, yielding to nothing and to no one.
So, you're sharing the same dream?
Bluntly, yes. But it's more than just a shared dream. I have many feelings toward Lady Edelgard. Gratitude, respect, awe, empathy, trust, hope.
Okay. I was teasing you, but I gotta say I'm just a little bit jealous of you and Adie. That you're able to embrace these feelings and stride forward along the same path. You're lucky, Hubie. I don't know if I'll ever get the chance to experience anything so utterly operatic.
Why not?
Because I figure the best quality in a partner would be that they make me happy. And loving another is really about wanting to be loved. I'm pretty sure that's different from how things are with you and Adie.
Professor, I know where the enemy is. Where Solon is. They're in a place called the Sealed Forest, close to the monastery. The Archbishop is gathering the knights to begin a search. She's doing so in secret, behind our backs.
And why is it in secret?
She must be afraid that a thirst for revenge will compel you to seek them out. Now that you know, will you give us the order?
Well, aren't you ready to go kill something?
No, I will not allow it.
This discovery comes just when the knights are at their busiest. It is all too likely that our foes revealed themselves to lure you out there. They are the ones who took Geralt from you. I know how you must despise them, but I must ask you to rein in your personal feelings for now.
You can't stop me! I'm gonna go kill them.
Please, Professor, do not act carelessly. I ask that you leave this to us. Losing you so soon after losing Geralt would be unbearable.
Lady Rhea, our professor is not acting out of revenge. Sending us out there is the most strategic move we can make. You can't deny it. Most of the knights are still far away. Not only does our professor wield a hero's relic, but there is no one here who is more powerful. Seteth and the few remaining knights can't leave the monastery unattended. We have fought under our teacher's command countless times. We are the most effective army here, and we are already prepared for battle. We have no idea what the enemy is plotting. We must act now.
Professor, do you agree with this strategy?
Yes,
Understood.
I guess.
I will give you the order. Destroy the enemy that is hiding in the sealed forest. You have the protection of the goddess on your side. Whatever happens, you shall overcome.
Let's go, my teacher. Whatever happens, do not lose your conviction out there.
My teacher. I think I'm going to start a drinking game every time she says my teacher. Like, it seems like now I've noticed that phrase pops out every time in this playthrough. I'm an assassin, so what? Let's see. Yeah, we could still. We can still push forward. 69. Huh. Caspar. Bernie. Okay, I think we should be alright for a bit. So let's get this mission started. The Sealed Forest Snare. In the pursuit of justice for Gerald, you and your students find yourself deep in the sealed forest. Let's go! The Sealed Forest Snare, where the goddess dwells. Chapter 10.
We are now within the sealed forest. We must not let our guard down.
Professor, we'll avenge Gerald for you, no matter what.
Thank you, Bernie. You're such a sweetheart.
Remember, it is a bad idea to get distracted by revenge.
I have readiness. Our enemies will be taking... we will take our enemies down.
Well, it's not like we have any other missions this month. I suppose this is as good a way as any to spend our energy.
Lindhart spending energy? We'd better finish this fast before the pigs start flying everywhere.
Lower your voice. The enemy could be close.
It is time to repay the kindness of the professor who saved my life.
Professor, I know I'm the one who insisted we come here, but don't doubt for a moment that the enemy is waiting for you.
Lady Edelgard, what are you saying?
What other objective could they possibly have? We have no clue what kind of trap is waiting for us. Please be careful, my teacher. We can't afford to lose you.
The enemy is strong, but you will prevail. You must.
I'm really considering starting a counter of how many times Edelgard says my teacher. I think I'll probably do that right now.
Teacher, teacher, my teacher, teacher, my teacher.
Hey, it's not as worse as Claude saying teach. Alright, at least that's kind of friendly. Like saying, what's up, bro? And say, like saying, this is my teacher. My teacher. You leave my teacher alone. My teacher. Anyways, let's get the Black Eagle ready to battle. Alright, so just looking around here, got one treasure chest here we need to get. Magic staff, some horsemen, 19. Monica! That's a question mark. What the heck is that sword? Right, devoted to the goddess. Yada yada yada. Blah. I don't think so, is what I'm trying to say. Let's see, how should we settle this? Me, myself, I'm a heavy hitter all by myself. I'm 32. Somehow. I don't think I'm as over leveled as I was in the Golden Deer route. But everybody else is still in their mid-20s. 28. Yeah, thank you, experience point booster from the previous route. Okay, since we're dealing with some magicians and those guys here, I guess we'll send Dorothea out with us. Linkaro hang out with us, you will cover her. I'm taking a horseman with me. And you could take a horseman right there, so... yeah, that should be it. Let's save, and we're ready to go. Defeat the enemy commander! Linkaro Adel falls in battle.
Look there! Demonic beasts! I suppose they aren't holding back.
Who?
Hello, you're here! Welcome to the Forest of Death! My name is Kranya. This weakling girl was just a borrowed look for me. This is what I really look like.
Eat gags! There's something about your skin. It's so deathish.
Now, you vermin, I'll take down every last one of you.
She said while smiling. Let's go.
I will prevail.
Gonna start off with the short axe to you.
I will get the victory.
And you're gonna have a freaking thingamajiggy here, and
Ferdinand von Eyre.
let's have you get these guys attracted.
Battle.
1, 2, 3, 4, and a fifth. Brilliant. Bogacious. Okay, as for you, we're gonna have News, get ready, that silver axe ready.
Stay focused.
I'll back you up.
That's my cue.
Actually, can you come over here? No? Okay, you have to be over here. Nope, I tried.
Put me in there.
I'll put you here, and
Let us away.
I kinda forgot to give you a gambit. Oh, whatever. Let's do this!
If this takes too long, I might be forced to escape. Oh, or do you simply intend to let me go? How accommodating of you.
As for me, I intend to kill you all.
I cannot wait till I play this in hard mode. In one of the routes.
Only a fool challenges me. I will not hold back. The mark of nobility.
So close, Bernie. So close. It's so far away. You're ready. We're close. Okay. Touché.
So obvious.
You can't stop me.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
All roses have thorns.
Alright, let's get rid of this asshole. I feel like my gambit isn't gonna be as useful as I thought it would be. Let's see, your gambit. Okay, so I am just gonna go here and kill everything around here.
I can help too.
Now's our chance.
Go, my mates! Actually, now that I think about it, it'd be better if I attacked you here. rather than there. That way I could destroy the two shields.
It's time.
I forgot I just saw bucklers too. Give me a break. It's been some time since I played this game. Since I did like a proper, well,
Let us away.
a proper recording of the game.
Take me seriously.
This is the second critical hit you hit in a row.
I won't go down so easily.
I'm tempted to just show the full battle because of the music, but at the same time,
I like what you see.
I'm trying to cut down the battle just not to bore too many people about. Oh yeah, this is basically the same thing we just did. Did I? Thank you, Bernie. What's up with the critical hits? I'm hitting off right now. Gambit here, and we'll destroy everything.
My plan is flawless.
My plan is flawless. Now die. This one looks weird. Without his wyvern, is what I'm trying to say. Let's go ahead and see what's inside here. Speed ring! Gimme! I can't reach, which means Ferdinand is gonna be taking this quickly. But first, I'm gonna see how far you can go. How far can you go? Let's steal ourselves for this battle. Aha! Awesome pun joke.
The mark of nobility.
I don't think I should be able to kill him off.
Back to the fray.
I mean, the guy's wearing armor.
It's simple logic.
He got so demotivated, or like he got so pissed off about missing that one hit that he got motivated to go for a crit. That is my story. There's nothing you could change my mind about it. Now, what would happen if I have you attack her? Sword axe! Ooh, 21. I don't expect a miracle.
Huh? What are you? Are you here to kill me?
I am. Prepare yourself for death while you still can.
Die! Yeah, I kind of knew it. I figured. Hey, girl, you remember me? You killed my dad? Prepare to die.
You're a fool to be so brazen. You'll never avenge your father at this rate. I'll have to kill you too, with my own hands.
I'm sorry. You're most likely going to die first. Oh, come on! Are you for reals? You! Daughter of a beeswax!
Well done.
25, 24. You could use the experience points. But no, it has to be Dragon Boy.
Oh, how cute! You're trying so hard. But now it's time to die.
Oh, you first. Punk.
I'm just getting started.
Well, to be fair, I'm a little bit over leveled. gonna put myself. I think I'll let myself. 26, 25, 24, 24. 3 people, so let's not use up any of those yellow spaces.
But how? How could I really lose to a lowly creature like you?
Well.
Solon, don't just stand there and stare. I need your help.
Yes, you most certainly do.
Huh?
Have no fear, Kranya. Your sacrifice will help to rid this world of the filthy vermin that have long infested it. Unleash the forbidden spell of Zaharas upon our enemies!
Please, help me.
Nope! Die! Oh, crisis, I'm going to die too right now, so fudge!
Be gone with you, Fellstar.
That could only have been magic. What happened to our professor?
They were swallowed by the mystical darkness of the forbidden spell. An eternity wandering in a void of nothingness, never to return to this world. To think, we almost had the sword of the Creator.
You're lying! Our professor is alive, I know it!
That's right. Our professor is no ordinary human.
It is hard to fathom that our professor would die in a place like this.
It is possible that death has yet to find your friend, but there are worse things than death. Drifting through the darkness with no chance of escape, overwhelmed with hopelessness. It must be torturous.
You're already
Your face is
boasting
torturous.
victory, but know this. If you did use such devious tricks to stop our professor, I swear that you will regret it.
I cannot help but agree with her this once. Even if our professor is trapped in darkness, that is not the end of their story.
I will not forgive such arrogance. If you prefer it so, you shall also be added to the ranks of the dead.
You fool! What were you thinking, charging right into an enemy's trap? Are you just a boulder that rolls down whatever hill it's on? No, even a boulder has more sense.
Sorry?
Apologizing won't make things right! This darkness is terrifying! As you and I are one, I too am trapped within this void. But please consider this. This realm of darkness we are in is separate from the world from which you came. I mean that it would take a god to leave this place.
And what of you?
In time, our hearts and minds will cease to be. Are you prepared to die?
I'm not.
I thought as much. I also do not wish to die. And yet... there is no other choice.
What choice?
Do you recall your father's diary? He said you were a child who never cried nor laughed. I think I am the one to blame. I must have been asleep, but even then, I feel I was a part of you. I do not know how Rhea managed it, but she allowed me to exist inside of you. The truth is, I have always been with you. It is within you that I found my power yet again. The power of a goddess. The power of the progenitor god.
The first god?
My name is Sothis. By now, you must be well aware of what that means. I am the one who watches over Fodlan and the creatures dwelling there. I am Sothis, she who died and then returned.
And somehow I know it to be true.
There is but one thing left to do to save us from this darkness of eternity. I must now use the power of a god. However, I lack a body of my own, and so I must relinquish all the power that I have to you. The time has come for you and I to join as one. And when that comes to pass, then I shall disappear.
In the long run, I really do enjoy Sothis being my company. So, no! Disappeared? No!
When I say disappear, I do not mean that all I am will be no more. My soul will join with yours, and you and I will never be apart. But I will no longer have the chance to speak with you. I shall miss it. So long have I been on this path with you. Through you, I got to see and hear this world. I even got to chastise you from time to time. I may not have acted like a goddess, but it was certainly fun. For all that you have done, thank you. I'm glad that it was you to whom my fate was bound.
Thank you for everything. I had to look at somewhere else.
We must pray. For if we share this wish, our spirits too will join as one. Your wish is to return to the forest, stop the enemy, and rescue the little ones. No need for words. I know your heart as though it were my own. Your will and mine are now as one. Both sides of time are revealed to you, and you alone. You know I am the beginning. What shall you do?
Kenshin!
So the Vilstar consumes even the darkness itself.
What's up, you jerk? Back from the other side? Ready to get murdered? With a sword above your, never mind, I will not be that crude.
Professor, it is you, right? I knew that you would always come back to us. I'd like to ask about your appearance, but for now, let's dispose of our enemies.
What did you see in the darkness of Zaharas? This should be impossible. The only being that can withstand that darkness is Unless I dispose of you myself, I may never have the chance to send you back there.
Fusing with Sultais allows the Sword of Creator to regain its true power! Let's do this! No, we're going to do this the right way. Convoy. Sublime Sword Creator Sword. Take it. What does it do? It enabled Sublime Heaven. Then attack with full throttle.
It's over. Each battle a chance to grow.
Alright, we need to get everybody up there. Alright. Plenty of assholes we need to get rid of. I only got one battle cry thing that you can see. Okay. We're gonna settle it that way, we'll go settle it that way.
Don't try and stop me!
Nice! Oh no, wait! Good. I don't need him dead yet, I wanted to break the last shield. Ah, damn it. Ah, yeah.
I can't wait.
Oh wait, I did. But seriously, you could don't scare me that way, please. Turn 4, turn 5. How strong can you kill him? Only if you could get that critical hit. Exactly.
You're better than I thought. As you wish.
Yes, so much better. Now I just need to get Flame through that last
Any experience is worth having.
yellow spot. Alright, Flame, get your free experience points. 2 free experience points. Almost. Almost. Don't be ashamed. Okay, yeah, you should kill him off.
I have no time to waste on the likes of you.
Yeah, well, I got time to waste with you, Banshee man. Ow.
To think that I would lose to mere beasts.
And that's not nice to call Wyvern that way. That Wyvern was
This is
trained.
not the end. Tullus will carry out our mission somehow.
It's over. Now, Professor, about your appearance.
Alright, stage completa! Ferdinand von Eyre was MVP because he is. He is Ferdinand von Eyre. Do people want to get tired of hearing that over and over again?
That hair. And those eyes. You remind me of someone. What happened to you?
Yada yada yada. Goddess give me with her power.
The goddess? I see. Well, I'm happy for you. Your weapon is called the Sword of the Creator, after all. It's no wonder she looks favorably upon you. Just as it was with Saint Saros, no doubt. And just how will you use this new power, Professor?
For the people of the world. For my students.
For us? I see. Tell me, if the world, and your students included, or to divide and go to war with each other, what would you do? In that scenario, each side would represent both the world and your students. Who would you?
Shut up, Edelgard. I'm passing out.
Professor, have you fallen asleep? This must be a side effect of your recent changes.
Shut up, Edelgard. I'm sleeping. Shut up interrogating me with all these stupid questions that would obviously never happen.
I can't just leave you here. I could try carrying you, but no. I had better call for Hubert.
Oh, come on, you're strong. You gonna send Hubert, the guy with the weakest muscles, to carry me? Good gosh.
See the glow of flames ever burning bright on the swift river's drift, broken memories alight.
Professor, you must remain still. Everything is all right. There is no need to worry. Those who are trying to harm you are far away. How lovely it would be for this moment to last forever. I wish I could hold on to this time we have stolen, that you and I could create a world without end. I have heard whispers of what happened to you. Your appearance. You have received power from the goddess. From the moment you took hold of the sword of the Creator, I prayed that one day the radiant power of Sothis, which bathes Fodlan in its celestial light, might reside within you. But you are so much more than the light. You are my... Close your eyes, dear one. Sleep just a while longer. I will be watching over you. Always. Always and forever.
Egag, doesn't that give you the impression that Rhea is acting like a super overprotective mom? Leave me alone until... Sleepy, sleepy, sleepy. Oh my gosh, so sleepy. So what do we have here today? We became Super Saiyan Green. We killed off Kranya. We also killed off the hair salon. And now Rhea is taking care of us. The end. Good night.
I look to you.